Facts about the Sabbath. On the seventh day of creation, God rested. God the Creator blessed the Sabbath day. God made the Sabbath before sin entered the world, which means that it's for all humanity, not just the Jews. Jesus even said that the Sabbath was made for all mankind. The Bible never refers to the Sabbath as the Jewish Sabbath, but the Sabbath of the Lord. The seventh-day Sabbath is a commemoration of the creation that God made. Every time you keep it, you're commemorating and recognizing God's authority and creative power. Disobedience of the Sabbath resulted in death for some of the Israelites. God said that recognizing the Sabbath and keeping it was like recognizing God as your God. God says that the Sabbath is a sign that He saves us and makes us holy. God promised that if His people were faithful in keeping the Sabbath, that Jerusalem would stand forever. God's people suffered captivity in Babylon because they did not keep the Sabbath. Jerusalem was destroyed because the people could not keep the Sabbath holy. God pronounces a special blessing on those people who keep the Sabbath, even if they're Gentiles, meaning non-Jews. God promises to bless anyone who keeps the Sabbath. God wants us to call Sabbath a delight and honorable. Jesus kept the Sabbath as He was a human on earth. The seventh day is the Lord's day. It belongs to Him. Jesus said that He is the Lord of the Sabbath. Jesus defended the Sabbath as an institution for the well-being of all humanity. Jesus never abolished the Sabbath, but He taught us carefully how we can keep it. Jesus explicitly said He did not come to abolish the law, including the Sabbath. Jesus taught that we should do good on the Sabbath day. Jesus told His disciples to consider the Sabbath as important, even at the time Jerusalem was destroyed. This event happened 40 years after Jesus' death and resurrection. The followers of Jesus kept the Sabbath after Jesus' death. The Bible defines the Sabbath as the day between Friday, the day of Jesus' crucifixion, and Sunday, the day of His resurrection. The Apostle Paul kept the Sabbath after Jesus' death and resurrection. It was Paul's custom to worship on the Sabbath day. Lastly, the Sabbath will be kept in heaven. And here's a bonus one for you. Of all the 10 commandments, the Sabbath is the longest and also the only one that starts with the word remember. If you thought this made sense, or you don't, that's fine too. Let's dialogue. Like, share, comment, subscribe.